Are we on? I'll give it a couple more seconds. See how we are. See how we're managing. It's telling me good things. Are we up? I'm going to say we're up. Get on, Beybladers. Blade Bay exit. I'm going to apologize right off the bat. There will be some background noise. The 3D printer is in overhaul right now. It's getting some work done. But I'm going to jump straight into the newest episode of Beyblade X. Oh, I'm going to turn that down. Yeah, so the latest episode, episode 12. Again, I have not seen it yet. There's been a bit of a hiatus in these lives. Christmas shenanigans and other things going on. But I wanted to make sure I got a chance to react to it before tomorrow's episode is out. But yeah, exciting stuff. So I haven't been able to completely avoid spoilers before watching this. Something to do with Bird's legacy bays. Like, do we see like Strike Hawk, Hell's Scythe and Hell's Chain being used in this episode? That's what the little bit of stuff here and there I've seen anyway has got me thinking. So I don't know, maybe not, but we will find out. I've got some cool stuff that I want to open up today as well. I've been holding off for a full extra week before getting into these boxes. As per usual, stuff arrived right after the last unboxing stream we did, but I'll get them over today. It means we won't have so much stuff, hopefully for tomorrow's stream with episode 13. Episode 13 already. Alright, Burns giving some comfort to teammates. I feel kind of lost with what's going on at the moment in the anime. I know it's not many episodes in, it's not a complicated storyline, but I'm thinking so much when I think about this, about what's going on in the manga, more so than the anime, because the anime is kind of plodding a bit more, it's circling around things a bit more, and spending a bit more time on, like right now, like some interactions that we don't see at all in the manga. This is almost completely different characterization to what we see the little bits from the manga. There's not as much mystique and mystery going on around Burn, I guess. I mean, he still seems like there might be something sinister going on. He's still being played up to be a bit of an antagonist, but one step at a time, no matter how often does that kick into your head if you're watching this series? Like for me, like most things, I'm driving around on my bike a lot, and I'll just be one step at a time. But yeah, it feels like a bit of a different characterization of Burn in this episode in the anime. But I mean, I'm not gonna whinge. I am gonna whinge. That's exactly what this is gonna be, me whinging about stuff. I'm enjoying it. I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain. I'll whinge. I won't complain. I'm happy we're getting the content. I'm happy we're getting the anime, and it's cool. It is cool. I like the manga and I like the anime. I don't think either are mind-blowing, but I'm enjoying them. I do like the I was about to say how based it is. It means something different. Like how based. It is with the actual product. Like we're seeing IRL Beyblade stuff be the big deal in the cartoon and the comic and stuff, and that's cool. I appreciate that because it's fun to like add all the mythical fantasy sci-fi side. Yo Yamile, thanks for jumping in. How you doing? What's the time where you are? Like, I think I have the most random stream times for stuff. I do apologize. I am trying to work on my consistency with this and maybe be able to post up a schedule at some point, but things be crazy. But yeah, we just finished the intro. We're on episode 12 of Beyblade X, and I went on a big tangent. I got some cool stuff to open today. I've kind of taken it on myself to try and collect as much. Well, I want to collect all of it, but the 2003 Fukubaku boxes for Bakuten Shoot, I unknowingly started collecting stuff from that, and realized I'm kind of obsessed with everything in that box. So trying to slowly build that collection of things. So I got a couple things that I want to show. Some of it I'm not going to be taking out of the box. Well, I'll take it out of the box, not taking it out of the packaging, the plastic packets inside Bakuten Shoot stuff, because I've managed to get my hands on some pretty cool sealed stuff, which I don't normally go for sealed Bakuten Shoot stuff, because for me, in terms of collecting, I would love to have everything. I would love to have everything. I think most of us as collectors of things would do. I would love to have everything, but realistically, that's not what's going to happen. So my focus has been on collecting stuff I can battle with, and it's still my focus. I love looking at these. I love collecting these things, but I've collected so many different things over the years. But I still like to play with them. It's like, even with like Yu-Gi, Magic the Gathering, and stuff like that. Even if I get something rare, I'll sleeve it up, but I'll still be playing with it. It'll still be in my decks. Like it'll be in my like favorite Commander decks or favorite Modern decks. Like with the Beyblade stuff, like even with Beyblade X, getting that Cobalt Drake, I haven't even gotten to battle it for myself yet. The only battles I've done were for Imanianko's deck in the G3 tournament I just posted. So yeah, I want these things to be able to play with them, but when it comes to like say the Bakuten Shoot stuff and how, for lack of a better word, fragile it can be, like the feel bads would be insane if you bought something super rare, like for a high price, like, and the first time you battle it just explodes. Like there's things I expect it with, like getting gold. X is just whooping Bird here. That's pretty embarrassing. Does Bird ever win? So he's using Hell Scythe now, so he's not using Hell's Chain. So we see Hell Scythe. That's one of his bays. This dude, thumbnail guy. But okay, yeah. So they're running through the competition. X and this other guy, Mirko. But yeah, the feel bads would be insane to get like a really expensive Bakuten Shoot bay, and then it get absolutely like KO'd and wrecked. Like not KO'd, but like broken first use. Like the bays I expect that from are like the Uriels and stuff, like the gold, the kind of like glittery gold bays from back in the day. You expect those to break. Like I had a Uriel break first use, first one I picked up in like a million years, and yeah, first launch, boom, Drasil F destroys its base, not even the AR, so that's frustrating. So yeah, if I were to purchase, I don't know, so it's not Bakuten, it is technically Bakuten Shoot, but heavy metal system or hard metal system, whatever you want to call it. Ooh, Strike Hawk, but not really Strike Hawk, Wizard Arrow Strike Hawk. That's not, for me, that's not Strike Hawk. But yeah, that's not my Strike Hawk. But what was I going on about? Getting expensive Bakuten Shoot. Yeah, HMS. Like I've been in a lot of bidding wars recently for a Dranza MS. I was even in a very active bidding war for a Black Dranza MS. I nearly sprung to that. I knew what the seller was asking for. We got close in the bids. I didn't want to make the commitment because I knew what would happen. I would not be able to get that Beyblade without battling with it, and it was pristine. It was pristine. It was beautiful. But I know I would battle with it and it would likely Hell's Chain just got flipped. Yeah, I would battle with it, and it would likely just implode on the first battle. And so we had to disconnect. We had to reconnect. It's looking a bit faster. Are we? I think we're back up to... Oh, no. I thought we were back up to full strength. It looks like that was short-lived. What is going on with this stream? I do apologize, everyone. It's going to be pretty useless me doing an unboxing if things stay at this kind of pace. So I might have to call it there. It might be the end. If it doesn't pick up in the next minute, I think I'm going to have to call it there, because it'd be a bit pointless doing this unboxing and all these things if the stream isn't actually working, which is a shame, because I had some pretty cool stuff to share. Let's change scenes and see if that helps in any way at all. I got a feeling that it will not. But we moved over. If anyone is in the chat and wants to let me know if it is absolute ass looking at this stream right now, that would be appreciated, because OBS is not telling me good numbers right now, and I don't want this stream to just become about how bad the stream is. I would like to open really cool Beyblades, but everything else is telling me I got good speeds. It's just OBS it's not happy. Let's see. Now we're dropping frames by the moment. It's not good. Alright. Oh, there's a little bit. Nah. It's flickering at good numbers for half a second, and then it's like dropping down pretty bad. Now it's telling me it's excellent. Like, this is messing with me. This is messing with me quite a bit. But I think we soldier on for a moment. We'll figure it out later on. Alright, I'm going to get these out of the way, because I want to use this space. And I do not need these anymore. So, okay, now it's telling me the stream's super healthy. So, fingers crossed it is being honest. What should we start with? Should we start with some Bakutin Shoot, or should we start with some Beyblade X? I'm going to go with Beyblade X because we just watched an episode. But I haven't really done an unboxing video for this. I just kind of opened it as soon as it arrived, but I managed to get my hands on a few. I'm just going to go check my front door quickly, because it sounded like someone was shouting at the front, and I am expecting more Beymail. 2 seconds. Absolutely no one there. I'm a proper cut and twitcher when it gets to, like, I've got a delivery or something coming, so my apologies. And I live in a somewhat noisy area. But yeah, I never did like an unboxing, but these managed to get my hands on a few. I've used one for myself, and I gave one away at a local, well, the first ever actual Beyblade X tournament here in Phuket. I gave that away as the first place prize, the whole shebang here, not just the blade. Young dude won that, very happy for him. That footage from that day actually was the last kind of like thing I wanted to make sure I got my hands on before I did another review of the fakes for Beyblade X, because it's what most of these kids are using, and I thought an actual tournament where they were using them with a mix of the fakes, the real bays, and also like the parts that I'm 3D printing. Would kind of give a bit more of a rounded view on how the fakes actually perform. But anyway, here is okay. Now it's telling me the stream's gone to ass again. It's way super bad. I have no idea what's going on. That's a real shame because it was very strong, very healthy a moment ago. But we'll crack on for a second. It might pick back up. But let's get this one opened. So I love the style of like the double bands here. Like very old school. I've seen a lot of them having them packaged like shoved in the middle and like cling filmed and stuff, which does the job, but I think it'll mess up the spine of the book and stuff. And I know most people aren't getting it for the issue, especially if it's your only time like really buying Korokoro, but like you get loads of good stuff. You got little like scratch off stamps you can send back in, your Pokemon stuff here, little booklets, extras. I'm definitely going to be putting some of these up around the room, like some stuff for like, and then you've got your issues of the actual mangas and stuff, which is pretty cool. I am a fan of a lot of things, and here's our X issues. Cadaver, is it Cadaver? Cadaver, but yeah, there's Burn and everything. I'm not going to share too much because Takara told me to be bugging, but yeah, if you want your Doraemons, you want your Beyblades, your Duel Masters and everything, like, this is the place to go. I can definitely recommend. And I mean, the Google, like the camera lens thing, the Google Translate is pretty good nowadays. You could probably just get these and just read through your phone, no problem. But yeah, there's our Korokoro issue. I'll plonk that down for a second. Alright, and the little thing, we got a little extra comic here. I don't know the story, I'm not going to pretend to, but it looks like a pretty solid fishing tail. Maybe there that's 2 books. Oh, and it's Duel Masters. Duel Masters on one side, and I don't know what it's going to be, but he's got some kind of like demon fishing rod there. It's pretty dope. Maybe it's got like Toriko vibes to it, which would be pretty cool. Maybe they like Tansui fish, probably something like super old school that I just am being an absolute noob and not recognizing, but I'm gonna have to give that a go. And then we have the main attraction in this month's, I say this month's, technically it's January's, but Japan, you're weird, it's December's Korokoro. So here we have our Phoenix Feather, and there's a couple other goodies. A couple other goodies in this box as well. Let's have a look. Yeah, it was really sweet at that tournament I did at the weekend, because it's mainly just like local kids. They all know about Phoenix Feather and it being awkward to get and stuff, but a lot of them, they're not on like Facebook on the marketplaces, the trading pages, so they don't see what people are selling it and reselling it for here. And that's, some of them don't, some of them are like heavily involved on those trading pages actually, but the young kids, they don't, and that's kind of a good thing because all they care about is the Beyblade. So one of the older kids after the tournament kept on offering him more and more money for it and everything. He's like, no, this is mine, this is my one. And that's exactly how I used to feel about this stuff. I'm so bad at reselling stuff or whatever when I get out of a game, when I've stopped playing, stopped collecting, because like that is like my thing. If I ever get back into it, that's what I want. So we'll see. I'll show you the other things we got in here quickly. That's not important for you. I have no idea what this is from. Looks like a little Frankenstein, but I have no idea really what it is. I got a feeling I'd tear this off and maybe it will fold out a little bit more into something, but let's have a look. Yeah, so this bit here is definitely fold / terrible, maybe. Terrible. Tear-able. Yeah, I have no idea what that achieves actually. And let's do this side of it. Let's do this side of it. Oh, no, that didn't feel as easy to tear. Does it do? Okay, yeah, it does open up. Oh, it's glued a bit. Feels a bit oh no, it's not glued, it's just folded. And then we have number 6. Tiny Uraraka child-looking person. Yeah, okay. Alright, other goodies inside here. We get a sweet Kirby sticker, which I will definitely be making use of. If my son doesn't steal it. I think he stole the other one that I opened for myself already. We have here, I won't show you the code on the back, but, or will I? I will show you the code on the back, because maybe if you're someone who knows what to do with this, you can make use of this code. I am not one of those people, so please enjoy this code. Bless me. Apologies. This is a card I do know what to do with, though. A Duel Masters card. I say that, I will not be able to read it to you, but I used to play a fair bit of Duel Masters. Me and my boy Henry, we had our Duel. Well, he is responsible for my Duel Masters, my first ever Duel Masters deck. He really wanted to get into Duel Masters because we're all into like Magic, Yu-Gi, Poke, like everything else. But we weren't really playing Duel Masters. He really wanted to play Duel Masters, so we got a lot of Duel Masters stuff and made a passable deck out of like all the duplicates and stuff he didn't want for me. I loved it because that's exactly how I like to get into stuff with like the chaff. Like I love the chaff. Like if you can be the best in the world with the chaff, then like I like that a lot. So yeah, I had a original deck made of chaff. I built on it from there, improved, got a couple of things, but yeah, we sunk a fair bit of time into Duel Masters. It's one of those games that kind of plays a lot more like a I say traditional card game, like card games made with like a 52 card deck, like standard playing card deck. You can do similar things, like similar games and stuff, like, so it's got that going for it. But yeah, not as wild with the summonings as something like Yu-Gi and everything, but also not as high barrier to Magic's not a high barrier to entry, but it's a lot of mechanics going on in Magic, so a lot of new players can get lost. So yeah, pretty sweet new Duel Masters card. First one I picked up in a long time, but here is the Maino Attraction Phoenix Feather Blade BX00. Is BX00 just being used for everything that's not a mainline release? I don't know. So BX00 Korokoro 1. If you don't know what it is, that's Korokoro. It's probably the only Japanese I can read. But yeah, this blade is nice. I've posted up a couple, I think, shorts on it already. I really, really like this blade. I know it gets compared a lot to Dran's sword. Yeah, the shape is similar, but I think the feather pattern on this makes a difference. I think it makes it a lot better at catching ratchets. I think it's a fair bit lighter than Dran's sword. So yeah, faster. The whole gimmick with this thing is meant to be like super fast. But yeah, I really, really like this blade. It's kind of like, I think, a bit of a lower profile, flatter and wider. It's got that feel. And I have the correct parts for it here. So sorry, Dran's sword, you're probably not going to get used. Like, you're going to get used, but you're not getting used with your stock parts. So yeah, you can see why they draw some comparison from each other, because that is an extremely similar shape. But you see here on Dran's sword, it's that rigid, I guess, dragon scale kind of motif, which is great, but with feather, you get a few more grooves, a few more lines. I just think that extra bit of texture like makes a difference with when you're hitting ratchets and stuff. But extremely similar in size, but I don't know if you can see what I mean here. Phoenix Feather has that feeling of it being slightly wider and flat. Recommendations for combos with Phoenix Feather. I think it's great on, because I like it hitting ratchets. I think putting it on low flat is a good starting point. My thing is though, my favorite ratchet is 560, so I've put this on 560. I pretty much always go with a 360 if I'm using low flat, because I think the three kind of like nubs or protrusions from it are less likely to cause what am I trying to say? It's less likely to cause friction with the stadium. You're not going to get so much drag and stuff like that. So I think 360 low flat is a great starting point for it. If you're going to try and stay in the battle a bit longer, I've been putting it on 560 rush, which is one of my go-tos for any new attack combination. I really like 560. I really like rush, and I really like how it looks on this blade. That's a big seller for me, is the aesthetic of it. I would say start with low flat, like 360 low flat. I think that's probably the strongest out the gate combo for Phoenix Feather. I like it on 560 and rush, but that's just, I think, more because I like 560 and rush. I think there's better choices to put on top of that. Something like Viper Tail, or yeah, I think Viper Tail is probably the one to have on top of there, or Cobalt Drake maybe. Although I think Cobalt Drake might be good for defense base, but Phoenix Feather 360 low flat, I'm going to be trying out a lot. It might be good as a balance type. The reason I say balance is like kind of between a stamina and attack type, kind of balance type. Because again, aggressive shape on the blade, but not so aggressive that it's going to be big smashes every time it hits. Like if you put this on like a ball bit, so let's say we go for the typical 580 ball, something similar on this, I think this will have decent stamina. I think because it is quite triangular, like the points where they hit out when it does make a contact. If it's on a bit like ball or something like that, I don't think the recoil will be so crazy or at any more of a higher risk of a self KO than you are with any other Beyblade. But I think when it's working correctly with a ball bit, it'll have small recoil and make enough distance and be able to move around the stadium and not spend too much time having to tank hits. So that might be the way to go. I don't think it would be the best combo on top of like a high needle or needle. I don't, or definitely not sharp. It doesn't feel like one of the, because I like putting defensive blades on attack bits and attack blades on more defensive bits. It doesn't feel like one of those that I could put this on a defensive bit and it succeeds. I think this is an all-out attacker or like a balanced type blade. So 560 point is the first kind of like balanced type combo I tried out with this. I haven't been the biggest proprietor of point. I wanted it to be amazing because I love that style of performance tip, blade base, like bit, whatever you want to call it, like that point has. I really, really like that style of bit. I like it can kind of like just chill as a stamina type and then hit back as an attack. So that's why I thought it would work with this one. So give that a go on 560 and point. I think that's pretty cool, but I do think this was made really to be on 360 and low flat. I mean, actually it was made to be on 360 and flat. That's what Takara tell us. That's its stock combo. I still haven't seen it in this form IRL, so let's have a quick go on there. This is a nice red. The reds, line up enough. It's like, I'm sure this was their plan from the start and everything, but probably didn't want to give the game away too much. Another flat bit. Looks no different to any other flat bits, if I'm honest, so not much to report there. But yeah, here is the stock Phoenix Feather combo in all of its glory. Pretty nifty, if I say so myself. Yeah, so very happy with that. So more than anything, I just want to have this because I want to make sure I've got one of every like character bay, just for the sake of bay tubing. I don't want like there to be a release and then not be able to do the battle. To have the black flat from Vipertail. Yeah, I do. And yeah, you're not wrong. I think I'm quite happy actually that a lot of the gear chips and stuff recently have had like some kind of black in the background or black accents around the outside, because it makes making kind of like it makes it easier to make your Beyblades look cool when you have some matching parts and you can have some kind of color scheme going on. Like, it shouldn't bother me as much as it does, but it really, I couldn't make what I would deem as an ugly combo and take it to like a serious competition. I wouldn't be able to. But yeah, I think the black flat would look pretty dope on it. Do I have it nearby? I've got a bunch of bits in here. No, I think I've got the black flat on a combo at the moment. That black flat might currently be on a Vipertail combo as we speak, so yeah. Pretty dang dope. But yeah, chucking this on a low flat, I think, is the way forward. There's no low flats in this. There is a low flat in this. 2 low flats, alright. Yeah, a lot of my stuff is still I've always got like about 1 million combos ready to go. But yeah, chuck this on low flat and 360 to begin with. Let me know what your results are. Let me know if you're bursting every bay you come up against. But I'm not gonna lie, I think flat's good. It's very tempting to always go with low flat or something like that, but it's no secret I'm not the biggest fan of taper, but I think this has got pretty good stamina. That G3 I did a couple weeks ago, I was using flat my Smash Night combo, and there were so many times that it managed to get the spin win or spin finish when it really had no business doing so, because I was using the flat bit and they would have like taper or like a defense bit, or even after a few smashes I'd take out like a ball kind of combo. So yeah, highly rate it. Highly rate it. Alright. On to the next opening. I'm going to go with was it last week? Was it technically last week? I think it was, or the week before. This arrived in time. And we got a few tiny Beyblades in with it. But again, about 10 minutes after the stream finished, this arrived. And again, I haven't opened it yet. I just made sure that it was what it was meant to be. So if you want to catch up on the Japanese news. This is a bunch of tiny Beyblades. Ooh, you can see the trippier on that. Tiny winders. I'm very excited. I haven't seen these things in person since I was a wee laddie. And I mean, back then they were just like hanging around everywhere. They were at the bottom of like most people's like toy boxes, just not being used, like these. And like, you remember the Kellogg's Beyblades? Like, I think they're actually pretty good, but like back in the day, just had so many of them, people just didn't care. Which is a shame, because now, mate, look at these tiny dragon winders. Look at this. This is hilarious. This is amazing. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, let's launch something. Alright, is this the Dranza launcher? Dranza shooter. We got Dranza. Dranza F. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! Yeah, boy. Sorry, I'll just show you it spinning down here. I'll get the little tiny stadium out in a second. I'll do some launches, do some battles, but let me just enjoy this nonsense for a second longer. This is hilarious. Right. Let's form some brackets. We got Tripio, Dranza F, another Dranza F, but clear plastic with all the stickers. Dragoon F, Seaborg 1, Dragoon S, another Dragoon F, Dragoon V, another Dragoon S. Ooh, Drigger F. Is this the Dragoon shooter? Yep, Dragoon shooter. Another. Oh, a Drigger shooter. So we got 3. Oh, we don't have a Dracil shooter. Is that Flash Leopard? Flash Leopard 1. Yes, one of my favorite bays. Another Dranza F. A Dragoon. Is that V2? Or F? Or does it look the same as the F? In yes, it's Dragoon F, but in actual solid white. Is that a Warborg? I think this is meant to be Warborg 1. Might be Warborg 2. No, Warborg 1 because it has the 4 heads. Yeah, the base looks the same apart from the palm tip isn't an actual bearing tip. And another Dragoon V here. And final Beyblade is another Warborg. So a few unique baits. Look at this. Look at these launchers. These are ridiculous. These are ridiculous. What is that? What even is that? That's amazing. So good. Alright, let's load up. Let's get our... Oh god. Oh. So that's not going all the way in, she said. Okay, yeah, it's not meant to. Not meant to, it's a little safety. Little safety so you don't launch them too powerfully. Oh wow, these are hilarious. Alright. Alright, I gotta get this, and yeah, just a ton of these tiny little launchers. That's hilarious. Alright. Let's just keep the unique bays. Alright, so we need a Dragoon S, a Dragoon F, and a Dragoon V. We got a Dranza F, Tripio, Seaborg, Drigger F, Flash Leopard 1, and Warborg 1. Let's get this little stadium out. Oh, this is amazing. This I'm definitely going to be doing a video on. Ba-bam! Alright, let's test launch something. Alright, let's do Drigger on Drigger. You can even... Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. 3, 2, 1, let it rip! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Oh god, maybe we're not letting it rip. That one is snug when it gets in there. 3, 2, 1, let it rip! Oh, that took some effort. That took some effort. Is it the launch? Oh god. Yeah, the teeth on this ripcord. I don't know if you can see it, sorry. There we are. The teeth on this ripcord are a little bit chewed, I guess is the polite way to put it. And that rips better. That one rips better. Alright. We got 2 that are smooth. Does this one rip without a Beyblade on it? Yeah, so maybe it is the Drigger F. Alright. Let's form a quick bracket, or just do a quick winner stays on till we get through all of them. Alright, we'll start with Warburg and Flash Leopard. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we won't get to do all these battles. Oh, damn. I could have told you Warburg was going to win that one anyway, but not by KO. Warburg stays in. This is going to be the next winner stays on in the Bay Ultimate Stadium series. Seaborg 1 stepping in. Oh! Okay, let's try that again. Yeah, this is going to be the new winner stays on in the Bay Ultimate Stadium challenge. Which tiny Beyblade stays on in the tiny Beyblade Stadium challenge? 3, 2, 1, let it rip! Oh god. Ooh, Seaborg with the smash attack. This is pretty damn intense. Right, Trippier. It's, when the Beyblade X remake comes out, we're gonna have to test it against this one. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Ah, that felt. Ooh. That felt like the best rip I've done so far on one of these little tiny Beyblades. I think I'm gonna have to launch Trippier second because there is like no room left in that stadium once he's in there. Oh no! Trippier, you're out. Spin finish. Seaborg 1. Alright, we've figured out the meta already. Seaborg 1, if you're ever in a tiny Beyblade battle, pick the Seaborg 1, but don't self-KO. If I can rush launch it. No, you can't rush launch it. Maybe in a big stadium. I should do these in a big stadium. Oh god. No! I think I'm gonna break them before I get through all of the ones we got here today. 3, 2, 1. Alright. Two. KO. Seaborg 1. You're the man. You take out Dragoon. Sound like a mother, like just going through all of your children's names first. Alright. Oh no, let's go in order. Alright, Dragoon F. Ooh, Dragoon F takes it. And we got Trans G looking to get into the mix. Huh? Alright. 2 more blades to go. Can Dragoon F stay on top, or is Dragoon V ever gonna launch? No. Oh, Dragoon V just takes it. Dragoon F and Dragoon V are probably my least favorite Dragoons. Just so you know. I'm not sure which would be my least favorite out of the 2 of them. But it's pretty close. Has the... Oh my god, what is going on with the internet today? It is pants. Absolute pants. It looks like it's dropped a lot. Are we back? Are we streaming again? Is this working? Anyway. Trigger F. Let's go for it. Ooh. Oh! Dragoon V is the ultimate tiny Beyblade. I hope at least some of that was caught on the stream, because it looks like things are jumping all over the place. I do apologize. Thank you so much if you're stuck with the stream for this long. I think what I'll do, because the other things I do want to share, are pretty tasty things. Although I was gonna say I was gonna wait till better internet. Now it's telling me everything's perfect again. Like, it's telling me everything's good to go. So do we soldier on, and do we start opening Fukubaku box stuff? Because Fukubaku box stuff I feel like it deserves a little bit of respect. Should I save it for tomorrow's stream, or should I just start opening Fukubaku box stuff now? I think I'm going to open it now because I don't want to wait any longer to see what's in these boxes. I've really tried hard not to. So I got... I'm trying to put these here in a way that I'm not giving away all of my own details. Yeah, right. Nope. So yeah, I got 2 boxes here, both from the same seller, and if things are correct, there should be 3 Beyblades. I haven't even taken them out of the bubble wrap to check. One of these is one of the more expensive Beyblade purchases I've made ever. So let's see what we got going on in here. 1 second. Oh no, don't look at that. Don't look at any of that. My bad. My bad. I'll try and get them into the bubble wrap phase off camera. Alright. Ooh. And you know what? It's been a while since I've had an actual original, like, OG, like, Beyblade box in my hand, so that's pretty exciting too. Alright, I don't know which one's which, so this one rattled more, so I'm going to open it first. Very, very heavy job on the tape and bubble wrap, which I appreciate a lot. Because if these have arrived broken, I'm going to be extremely sad. Oh, God, it just looks so cool already. So cool. I really want to nail that. Oh yeah, if you haven't seen it, I'm printing out more parts of my this is my Black Dranza G Beyblade. So I'm printing out more copies of it now. I'm hoping to have correctly sized stickers for it soon, so it'll be looking a bit more complete, and I'll be sending those out to all the cool peeps that volunteered to do some product testing for me as soon as it's all ready and I've got enough copies produced for you all to have a go with. There are some other things I wanted to get made before I send them out, but it's all just prototyping. So look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So yeah, if you don't know already, it's 2003 Fukubaku box. The prize bay being Blizzard Orthoros. You had the 2 red recolors here of Driga V2 and Dranza V2. You've got the metal Dranza recolor, which I think is probably... It's really cool, and I absolutely love this Flash Leopard recolor. So let's see what's inside this one. Oh, I want to be so gentle with this box. Or should I open it from the bottom? We're going to unwrap the other one first. We're going to unwrap the other one first. Why? You'll know why in a little bit. Sorry if the sound of this being unwrapped is horrible through the microphone. About your ears. Alright, so this one should have 2 bays in it, but yeah, we got another. I mean, I'm just happy owning these boxes. I would have like put a lot of effort into just owning these boxes. Oh, there's 2 in here. Oh, imagine if you had that back in the day. Like, you had bought one of these and you got 2 bays in one. Nice. So, I do have a copy of this Red Trigger V2 already, but it's one that I've got open and I'm battling with. This one is sealed. Oh, a little hint of that fresh Beyblade smell, that fresh 20-year-old Beyblade smell. Yeah, so this is 2003, this box, so we're literally, it's gonna be over 20 years now, because we're right at the end of 2023. So pretty sweet. Very, very happy to own one of these now. And also, I don't own one of these separately. I would like to, but the blue recolor of Flash Leopard, again, yeah, one of my favorite bays. Absolutely love this Beyblade. Really love the attack ring. I think it's super cool. Oh man, these are amazing. I'll put those there for a second now. I think, yeah, open this one from the bottom because that was tight on the top there. I probably shouldn't have gotten this Beyblade because it's like, I don't know, it's like jumping straight to the last level. Like, I kind of decided I want to get the Fukubaku box stuff, and I want to see if I can get some of it sealed. And I'd say probably 15 minutes after I kind of like made that decision in my head that would be something I go to just collect and not battle with, that I want to collect. Literally, I think about 15 minutes after, it didn't just pop up on my face, I got direct messaged about this one. But we've got a sealed Blizzard Orthoros, the prize bay from this. Thank you. You're welcome. The prize bay from 2003 Fukubaku box. It is taped shut. I would love to get it out, but I'm not going to yet. I'm gonna let it enjoy being in its packaging for a while. But some really cool things about this blade. One is the eyes are pre-colored. That's not like a common thing, especially plastic gen. It was like all stickers, a lot of stickers. Eye stickers were a nightmare when I was a kid. A lot of my Beyblades didn't have their eyes on them, or they had wonky eyes, almost as wonky as my Warhammer eyes. But yeah, so that was pretty cool off the bat. The other thing, support parts. I'm forgetting the name now. I'm forgetting the name because no one ever gets to use them because of how rare they are. But they look like they might be the best support parts. They look really good. Similar to Circle Survivor, but with only 2 contact points on it there. I'll have to double check the name, but a lot of good parts. I think the blade's good. I do have, I don't know if it's nearby. No, it's not nearby, sorry. But I do have a couple prints that I've made of my own Blizzard Orthoros. It will be interesting to get this out of the packaging and compare them so I can see how close I've got it. But yeah, this is a prized Beyblade possession for me now. I'm very happy to have one of these. So yeah, we got Blizzard Orthoros, Flash Leopard, and Trigger V2. So only 2 more Beyblades to get sealed, and I've completed the set. It would be cool to have boxes for all of them, but that's very wishful thinking. I mean, having 2 boxes anyway, I'm pretty happy, like more than happy with that. I have already got a copy of the Giants V2, but it's not sealed. I think if I'm being a big greedy bum, getting all of these sealed will be the end goal. That will be the end goal, but we'll see how it goes. It's not like I'm going to be sad about getting them open, because like I said before, I want to play with the Beyblades. I want a Blizzard Orthoros that I can play with, but I can't justify buying this sealed and opening it just to play with right now. Like, cannot justify it. Maybe by the point I've managed to collect all of them, I'll be at a point where I could justify maybe unboxing them all and doing battles with them then. That would be really cool. But I predict that if it ever happens, being many years in the future. So, yeah, I'm not going to stress about that now. But I'll chuck this here. And I think we're about done on the stream. I've got other little things. I've got a Luffy here that I got from a gachapon the other day. And I would like to talk about how things are going with the 3D prints a little bit more. But I think that's it for today's stream. I will jump on again hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow we can react to no, it'll be Saturday morning like usual. We're gonna go back to Saturday at 10 a.m. That's the plan. Couldn't do it this last Saturday, too many things going on. But thank you very much if you stopped by. I really, as always, well done to everyone who entered and got picked for the YouTube's first G3. That video is up on the channel now. Go check it out. I hope you enjoy the editing on it. I think I went a little bit overboard. I've just started trying to do some editing on the PC now, so I'm still figuring all that nonsense out. But yeah, thank you very much, and I will catch you all